Tonight, state lawmakers are laying out how to spend nearly $4 billion to make Ohio's parks, schools, infrastructure, and state buildings better. Thanks for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Jeff Hogan. Lawmakers are now holding hearings on the proposed $3.7 billion capital budget that will fund construction and maintenance projects for the next 2 years. Senate Republican leaders say some of the highlights include $600 million for school facilities, $425 million for higher education institutions. Breakdown is on your screen right now. $645 million for public works, $265 million for the Department of Natural Resources, and $200 million for community projects like sports fields, community parks, theaters, and museums.
10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash combed through the capital budget to find some of those projects that will have a community impact. He joins us live with some of them. Hi, Doug.
Hey, Yolanda and Jeff. I'm here outside the Central Ohio Fire Museum, the old Engine House number 16 here in Columbus. It opened as a fire station back in 1908 and then became a museum in 2002. Now, with a little help from the state, the nonprofit hopes to thrive for many more years to come.
Can you show me how that works, buddy?
June Moore brought her 3.5-year-old firefighter grandson Ezra to the Central Ohio Fire Museum to enjoy the fun of firefighting, sliding down the fire pole and ringing the fire bell.
Loves any type of truck, but fire trucks are one of his favorite. He has quite a few fire trucks at home.
And to soak up the history,
I thought it'd be a good lunch date.
And the safety lessons.
Our main focus is fire safety education.
But you also have some pretty cool equipment.
We teach the history of firefighting from the early days of hand-drawn apparatus all the way up to new driven apparatus.
While the museum focuses on the past, Executive Director Julie Goodwin says they're also locked in on the future.
We have a multi-million-dollar project that we're working on.
A $25 million renovation to add gallery and event space upstairs where the bunks used to be.
So this is our storage facility.
Exhibit space in the old machine shop behind the museum. Room to finally show off this precursor to an ambulance.
The Heartmobile was the first mobile coronary unit in the United States.
And as this rendering shows, build a link between the two buildings in the shape of a fire training tower.
The structure would fill the whole space.
If the capital budget passes as is, the museum will get $400,000 in state funding, a small portion of the $25 million, but still pivotal for the project.
That money would mean that we can move forward with our combined revenue that we have already generated through donations to keep moving the project forward.
Goodwin appreciates the state funding to carry out the museum's mission for its visitors.
Ultimate hope is that they come down and visit us and that they share in the experience.
June Moore says she'll come back as both the museum and Ezra grow.
It's pretty big as it is, but to see it bigger, I think that would be awesome.
Goodwin says they will start their major fundraising campaign for the $25 million project later this summer. And she gave another example of why state funding is so critical for projects like this. She says the daily operating budget here at the Central Ohio Fire Museum is actually covered by payroll deduction donations from about 1,500 Central Ohio firefighters. That's right. And the Senate Finance Committee will have another hearing. It's scheduled for tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock on the state capital budget. Live in Columbus, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.